and sisters in Islam. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Amma ba'd, rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa halul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome to episode 16, when we discuss some of the ways to connect with the Book of Allah. And today's one, inshallah as yesterday, brothers and sisters, will also blow away the mind. So please focus for the next few minutes. Surah Isra, as we know, it is the story of the miraculous journey of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then the next surah, Surah Kahf, is about the miraculous sleep of the people of the cave. Then the next surah, Surah Maryam, right, is about what? It's about the virgin birth, miraculous birth of Isa alayhi salam. So obviously the scholars say there are multiple miraculous aspects in this surah. And interestingly, Surah Maryam was the reason of conversion of Najashi, the king of Abyssinia, that gave strength to the Muslims in Abyssinia. And then the next surah, Surah Taha, was the reason of conversion of Umar radiallahu anhu, who brought glory to Islam. Now, while we are on Surah Maryam, as I've said in the previous episodes, that the numbers 7 and 19 are considered as miraculous numbers in the Quran, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions this number in Surah Hijr and in Surah Mudaththir. And there are proven researches and multiple examples on how these numbers time and again shows miraculous connectivity in the Quran. For instance, we know that the story of miraculous birth of Isa alayhi salam is also mentioned in Surah Maryam, right? In Surah Maryam, which is chapter number 19, miraculous number, right? And subhanallah, the story, right? The story of Isa alayhi salam in this surah, chapter number 19, is mentioned in exactly 19 verses. Exactly 19 verses, and you can count that. Subhanallah. Speaking about Isa alayhi salam, and to clarify the rationale to Christians, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Baqarah that the similitude, the likeness of Jesus in the sight of Allah is that of Adam alayhi salam. Right? Adam alayhi salam. He created him from dust, and then said to him, be, and he was. Then he was. Now, this is in language. Right? However, to communicate the emotions and emphasize on the likeness, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the name of Isa alayhi salam in the Quran 25 times. 25 times. And the name of Adam alayhi salam also exactly 25 times in the Quran. Subhanallah. Now, this table highlights two rows, 7 and 19. Remember 7 and 19, the miraculous number, right? So 7 and 19. Why? Right? Because the seventh occurrence of Isa alayhi salam and Adam alayhi salam coming together is in Surah Imran. And the 19th occurrence of they coming together is in Surah Maryam. Subhanallah. And why these two surahs? Because in these two surahs, Surah Imran and Surah Maryam, that is where the story of Isa alayhi salam is mentioned. Beautiful. And like this similitude of Isa alayhi salam and Adam alayhi salam, the concept of pairing the numbers is there for multiple topics in the Quran. For instance, life and death exactly 145 times. Shaitan and seeking refuge from Shaitan 11 times. And then you can go through in your spare time this slide. So what is my key takeaway? What is that I am taking away from this episode? So brothers and sisters, if this is not moving us, right, then what else will move, right? If all this, what we have done up until 16 episodes, is not moving us and is not making us go close to the Quran, then what else will move? Remember, this book was delivered orally to our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and alongside revelation, as I mentioned in the first episode, remember, multiple things are happening. Multiple things, like you can see, multiple changes are happening. So our Prophet ﷺ has no time to do all these calculations. And remember, once the verses are delivered to the companions, once the verses are delivered to the companions, no way it can be retracted for any corrections. No way. And moreover, Prophet ﷺ was not learned to do all these calculations. And as we are learning in this series, there are multiple miraculous aspects, not only numbers, multiple, as you can see on the slide, multiple, in multiple topics, in multiple areas, in multiple subjects. But yet the book, the Quran, can be read easily with fluency and can be even understood by any common man for guidance. Why? Because it was understood by the companions and the Bedouins who were not learned. Subhanallah, who were not learned. So, brothers and sisters, till when we will neglect this book? When? Right? So, my humble request, let's work together to share this learning so that we can motivate us and also our upcoming generations, inshallah, and we can do the part together of living the knowledge behind us in this world, in the path of Allah. So we praise and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for blessing us with the Quran, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make this as a means of guidance and motivations to achieve our final destination of Jannah in Akhirah. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quran al-Kareem. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakumullahu khairan.